Ready? Hi, my name is Corey Minter, and I'm president of Trinity Employment Specialists. Trinity is a staffing company. One of the things that we've done for years and years, almost 10 years now, is we staff for the medical field, staff for almost every major hospital and medical clinic in this community, and we are known for putting quality over quantity, and we're known for for doing a superior job and being a major influencer in the way that recruiting is done in the medical field. And so I want to talk to you about a couple of positions that we're recruiting for at the moment that is something that we're always recruiting for, but it's also something that we specialize in. So we've become kind of a hub for people to go to because they know that we know this field pretty well. The first position is in medical billing. We have medical billers are people who do all of the billing for the medical facilities, and they're very difficult to find. It's not like a front office person. In fact, just yesterday, no, it was the day before yesterday, I went and met with a manager, and she's like, it is a pretty large clinic. She said, I've had some people, I have another manager who does all of her own recruiting. She's in the front office, and she does a pretty good job in recruiting. So I really tried to do it on my own. So I posted out all my ads on Indeed, and I did all of that thing. And she's like, I hired a couple of people, but the resumes that I get are awful. She said, how are you finding me these people? So what she had done, she posted up an ad and waited for an entire week, found no one, and got frustrated, called us, and we sent her 2 people that she's going to hire 2 of them, and she only needed 1 person filled. And so the way that we do this, it's different. Trying to recruit for medical billing positions is much, much different than trying to find someone in front office. And she realized this really quickly. We develop strong relationships and treat people well. I know that might sound like, well, you should do that. Well, yeah, we should. But when you treat people well for over 10 years, or right at 10 years, people start seeing you as an authority in the field of medical billing or in clinical as well. But we have a lot of medical billers that recommend their friends who are looking for a job over to us. We do a lot of social, organic type of recruiting, and we don't use Indeed. Indeed is our very last resort. It's the only way that it can be, because your best candidates are not necessarily always looking for a job, not actively, and if they are, they're going to be talking to people. They're probably not going to be going on to Indeed and applying for everything that's available on Indeed. Indeed is becoming much more washed out now, and you got to be a little bit more socially involved and integrated to be able to do a good job in recruiting. So we're constantly recruiting for medical billing positions, cash posting, collections, and understanding the full explanation of benefits, or the EOBs, and being able to decipher that. All of these types of positions is something that we recruit for regularly. Another position that we're always looking to try to fill, and this is another tougher position, is we're always looking for LPNs in our medical clinics. There are hospital LPNs, and then you also have LPNs in home health and in nursing homes and that sort of thing. We're primarily focusing on LPNs within the clinics. We're always looking for them. They are difficult to find because there's not as much education for them as there once was. Everyone in our community has focused on RN training versus bringing in new LPN programs. And we've lost a couple of the schools in town as well, I've noticed, due to some government restrictions that they put on them. But because of all this, the demand for LPNs and RNs has gone up and the supply has gone down. So we got this larger and larger gap that's happened, and because of that, a lot of companies have had to come to us to go and do that organic recruiting, because you're just not going to get them from schools, and there's not going to be as much of a supply as there once was. And so we love being a resource for people with this. The thing that you need to expect when using a staffing company is to only expect and only tolerate A players when you're using a staffing company and paying a higher fee. Make sure that you're getting someone really, really great. And if you're not, this sounds horrible, but terminate the relationship with that individual and let the staffing company bring you someone else. That person may be an A player in a different clinic or in a different specialty, and we can help them to find that pathway. So you may be doing them a great favor at actually releasing them from your clinic and moving them somewhere else. But we would love to be a resource for you for medical billing and anything in clinical. Anything in the business office and anything in clinical front office, this is what we do at Trinity, and we would love to be able to help you. Please give us a call if you have any questions about what it is that we do or how we do it. Our number is 918-622-2588, or you can visit us online at trinityemployment.com. Thank you. Hi, my name is Corey Minter. I'm president of Trinity Employment Specialists. Trinity is a staffing company, and we specialize in staffing for the finance and banking communities in both Tulsa and Oklahoma City. That includes, and the type of positions that those include are accountants, bank tellers, loan originators, and everything that has to do with the loan processes. Loan processors, loan originators, and junior underwriters. Anything that has to deal with that process, that's something that we specialize in finding. We also work in the finance area. A lot of the positions that we have right now are in the customer service arena in finance. It's for one of the largest telecommunication companies in the United States, and it's helping customers to understand their bill and work out different things that have to deal with their bill. But it takes someone with a good financial mind to be able to decipher it and to be able to communicate it. And these are not low-level positions. These are mid-level, high-quality jobs in our community. And we're very proud to be associated with them. But I want to talk to you just real quickly about some of the roles that we have and what we look for. The first thing before I go over the different types of positions, other types of positions, is that we're trying to find people who are A players. And if you're an employee out there and you're looking, we are trying to find the right place that you can be an A player in. If you have that character and integrity within your, who you are. And I recognize that not everyone has that DNA, I guess, to be an A player for one reason or another. But A players is what we are seeking. It's who we want to surround ourselves with, and it's who we want to provide to our customers. One thing that I've noticed about A players is A players, one, they hang around other A players, and two, they recruit other A players to you, and three, they do 1.5 times the work sometimes. And so if you are that type of individual, you are someone that we are looking and wanting to partner with. And once we're able to find you a job in the right field, we also offer a referral fee for any other A players that you bring over to us. That's the beauty of our recruiting, is that we want to pay you for bringing us some of your friends, following the idea that A players hang out with other A players. We have a lot of people that make a decent amount of money just by referring different people that they know over to us, and they're doing their friend a favor and they're making money doing it. And all the while, we are thrilled to pay a referral fee for an A player, because it is way better to get a referral from someone that we know and trust than to try to find and recruit someone out of not knowing them in any way, shape, or form. So in our banks, we recruit for bank tellers all of the time. And each bank, it depends on what we're looking for. Some banks look for part-time tellers. Some banks look for full-time. Some banks are looking for retail bankers, so people who will sell their, the products that they have to offer to their customers. If they notice that they have a little bit of extra money in their savings account, they give them opportunities to be able to invest that money rather than just having it sit there and doing nothing. Retail bankers also make a commission on the things that they sell. And so this is more of a transition from a bank teller into a branch manager or an assistant branch manager. But it's definitely a great career path for someone who is trying to get into banking. And then on the upper end of banking, we're always looking for loan originators in commercial loans. And people who have a book of business are always really highly sought after. But we have a prominent bank that they want to develop their own loan originators. And so someone who has just some experience in loans and banking, they want to try to help them get into the commercial aspect of things. And it's a great opportunity for someone to really jump up in salary, because if you do well in loan origination on the commercial side, your salary is most definitely going to be in the six figures in short order if you're any good at what it is that you do. And so we want to try to create opportunity for some people that might not have thought of this before. And we would love to be a resource for you. If you are an A player and you think that you've got some a background that can be transferred in any of these levels, we would love to speak with you, and we would love to start partnering with you, because if you are an A player and you refer us other people, not only will we be able to find you a great job, we'll also be able to pay you after you're there at the job in other ways, by way of you referring some of your friends to us. And that is our overall recruiting process. It's what we do. It's the way we've done it for years, and it works really, really well. So we would love for you to be a part of it. Please give us a call if you have any questions about Trinity, or you'd like to learn more about partnering with us. Our number is 918-622-2588, or you can visit us online at trinityemployment.com. Thank you so much.